Hi guys, it's Nicole and I've got another Craftroom reset clean with me type of video. Normally I like to do this process towards the end of the month and just kind of share my mess and how it's okay to not clean up right after you finish a layout. And I kind of work in like a monthly timeline. Usually my month starts out strong where I am like planning and prepping. If you follow along with the dark side of scrapbooking challenge, you kind of know what Lisa and I kind of map out for ourselves each month and anybody that wants to participate. I will say I thought about combining like what little bit of dark side I had for September into this video, but ultimately I think it would be too confusing. So I was like, you know what, we're just going to keep this as like a clean with me and then kind of put whatever dark side content I have in its own video. I am going to apologize for any background noise. The kitty cat does not give me space anymore in the mornings, so it's a little scary. Like she doesn't like me, so I'm not real sure why she wants to be in my face, but she's here making noise, so I apologize. But I do feel like my room wasn't horrible this month. I think I did kind of put some stuff away as I went, but I tend to just kind of pile things up, push it to the side of my desk, and when the pile becomes too large, too annoying, I just kind of go set it on the floor. It doesn't bother me. I kind of know what's there, and today I just picked up the different piles that I had, set it over here by the window, and just kind of went through everything. And I just focused on like little areas, things that needed to go back. Instead of me taking stuff to the closet, I brought my papers out here where it was a little less doom and gloom to kind of put everything away. These that I'm about to show you guys, I mean, you can't really see that. I'm gonna kind of show that in, I think, my dark side for September video, because like I said, my September, I actually didn't make any layouts. I didn't really find anything that wasn't already done and that I felt like I needed to scrap any of the photos that were in there. So I did a little bit of some like organizing, updating some organizing systems, and I'll kind of go into that in that video. Like I said, I kind of wanted to just have a shorter clean with me. I know a lot of you guys say that you really like the long ones, but I didn't have a ton of footage today. I didn't do like a deep clean behind my computer like I normally do. I just kind of sucked up the cat hair and moved on. I didn't feel like it needed a lot. And yeah, I just kind of went around, put stuff away. I do always make sure to wipe down my, I'm trying to think of what they're called. These are like the IKEA desktop tabletops. Linen, something like that. I do try to make sure every time I do a room reset, and sometimes in the middle of the month, I do make sure to wipe those down and just kind of keep them clean, make sure that there's not glue on them and stuff. These are pretty much how I store my pattern paper. I know everybody kind of has different solutions. I like these cardboard containers. I think they're from Totally Tiffany, or they possibly could have been the Hobby Lobby brand. I know I bought them at Hobby Lobby, and I don't think I've been inside of a Hobby Lobby since they've gone like store brand only. So not 100% sure what brand those are, but I like the fact that they are open and I can just kind of flip through and pull stuff out. And then mine are just simply sorted. I have like 4 for simple stories, and those are a little bit more organized. And then I have like Lawn Fawn and Bella Boulevard, I think, share one. Doodlebug and somebody else shares another one. I just kind of filled them in with what I had. These are where I keep my 6x12 stickers. They stay out in my room. I like having things open that I can kind of flip through. Putting them in drawers and stuff like that was kind of causing me an issue. Here's another example of just kind of pile things on and deal with it later. My 2020 albums, I have 2 of them. I've been keeping them up here in my room because 2020 is what I am focused on for the Dark Side Challenge, where I'm just going back. I'm looking at what I've already done as far as layouts. I compare it to the photos in my computer files and fill in the gaps. So it was still open from September, and I was piling on scraps from different projects during the month. This 2-gallon Ziploc bag has been my scrap storage for like 10 years. I don't recommend it. It's pretty ugly. I do have this drawer though that I keep like little tiny scraps of specialty paper, wood grain, petite prints, anything that I know I can get like some tiny hearts, tiny stars out of. It used to be in like a stamp storage pocket. I have since outgrown that, and I really like having the open drawer to just kind of dig through and find some stuff to die cut small like DIY embellishments. Another example of some open storage that works for me. On this day, I was really just kind of focused on just putting stuff away and cleaning off my desk so that I could get started on a class that I'm working on. And things like these binders, the notebook, sketches, stuff like that is something that I need to sit down with some actual mental space and figure out what's going on with that stuff. For now, it can live in that fridge bin. I can see it. I know it's there. If I'm looking for something, I can get to it. It's also, I can see it. I know it's there. I know I need to kind of clean it up, figure out what's going on. But for right now, it's not that important to me. So I feel like this is a weird clean with me, because usually I have like a plan. There's like a reason that something needs to be done. Today it was really just, get it back to functional, get everything kind of put away, wipe down the main areas, and get myself set up for upcoming projects. I have yet to kind of look at my album for October 2020. October in general is a large event month for me, and so I tend to avoid Octobers. So I already know that if I start working on Dark Side for October, it's going to be a lot of layouts that I probably have not done. But I think what I'm going to do is at least do phase 1 and phase 2, and I'll try to talk more about that in my actual Dark Side like dedicated video. For now, I'm going to be cutting into that cute Hey Pumpkin stuff that's sitting on my desk. I'm currently working on a layout class, and I have 2 layouts done so far. I'm hoping to get some more done today. I don't really know a lot of details until I finish and figure out where things are going. Kitty cat content for you guys here. Update on my window. I still have not hung blinds. This film is working out okay, other than the fact that the pigeons on the roof are now like shadow puppets. And Miss Moody Tootie here thinks that she can still get them, but it's more, she's like literally shadow boxing. Luckily, I got her to stop before I needed to do the voiceover, but she was doing that today. So she can just see the shadows of the birds. She can't actually see like a for real bird, so she's not jumping on the window, which is kind of nice. She's not really small and dainty and petite, so hearing her lunge towards the top of a window and then fall on my desk always makes me like, please stop. You're gonna hurt yourself. But so far, I'm loving the natural light. Like, I can film a lot later than I normally do and not have to use filming lights, so that's been kind of nice. The cherry on the top here is finishing and being able to vacuum and get going on new stuff. So I hope you enjoyed a quick clean with me, and I will be back sharing my dark side of September.